The former head of Britain's intelligence service, MI5, says the war in Iraq led to a surge in terror plots against targets in the United Kingdom. Baroness Eliza Manningham-Buller told the official Iraq inquiry that her spy agency was put under enormous pressure as it tried to cope with the growing threat. And she went further, describing the intelligence used to justify the invasion of Iraq as fragmented and unreliable. Europe correspondent Emma Alberici.
She was Britain's most senior intelligence officer between 2002 and 2007, during the invasion of Iraq and its aftermath. But the toppling of Saddam Hussein had not made the UK any safer. In fact, she said, it had made matters worse.
Our involvement in Iraq radicalised, for want of a better word, but a whole generation of young people, some of them British citizens, not a whole generation, a few among a generation, who saw our involvement in Iraq, on top of our involvement in Afghanistan, as being an attack on Islam.
According to the then chief of MI5, 80 British men had gone off to fight in Iraq, not as members of the country's military, but against the Allied forces as part of the insurgency.
And arguably, we gave Osama bin Laden his Iraqi jihad.
Her evidence was in stark contrast to that of Britain's political champions of the war.
I believe we made the right decision for the right reasons.
If you were a regime engaged in WMD, you had to stop.
The day after 9/11, Dame Eliza flew over New York. She told the Iraq inquiry MI5 had not found any credible intelligence implicating Iraq in the attacks. Dame Eliza said Saddam Hussein only presented a threat to Britons or other Westerners who ventured into Iraq. Further, she said there was no intelligence to suggest a terrorist plot born of any cooperation between Al-Qaeda and Iraq. Emma Alberici, ABC News, London.